They got some Stag Junior sitting up there. $2 hooker, juice worth a squeeze. Welcome as a warm fart. Real fancy. It's a profound statement for a label. Hey y'all, welcome back to Sippin The South. Today, we're in Northwest Mississippi. We're gonna be doing a little bourbon hunting. So y'all come on, go with us. Grapevine Wine and Spirits. Let's go see what they got in here.
How y'all doing?
Morning, just fine.
If I can help you.
All right, appreciate it. We're just out headed south and stopped in here to see what kind of bourbon y'all got.
All right. We got a new Elijah barrel if you want to sample it.
Okay. This Jack Daniel's single barrel heritage barrel, toasted barrel. It's a new one, supposed to be good. $79.99. Bunch of rye in here. Barrel bourbon cask finish. Mizurana oak, supposed to be some real fancy Japanese oak wood that's supposed to impart some really unique flavors into spirits. $82.99. And this is a new release, this Blue Note honey finish.
Right. I think it came out maybe 2 or 3 months ago.
25.
Yeah, it's 25 release.
$59.99.
Yeah, it looks about like 112 proof cast strength. That sounds real interesting.
Yeah.
Straight out of Memphis. Got a Nashville Barrel Company straight bourbon whiskey, Mad Bonds and Spirits cast strength pick here. Never had this Nashville Barrel Company stuff. Y'all drop a comment down below and tell me if this Nashville Barrel Company is any good. Got $96.99 on it. Got a few Starlights here. A signature series for $43.99. A double oak bourbon whiskey, $75.99. And then they got one finished here in port wine barrels, $79.99. Got a Willet Purple Top hanging around up here for $289.99. Got an Old Forester 1920 right here. This is good bang for the buck juice, but I don't see a price tag on it. It's a solid everyday sipper. Next to it, got this Old Dominic straight Tennessee whiskey. That's supposed to be good juice. Don't have a price on that one either. Got some Crittenden's down here. Crittenden's bottled and bond. Got the persimmon wood here, and then got the Wampus Cat. Looks like $43.99 on the bottle and bond, $69.99 on the persimmon, $79.99 on that Wampus Cat. Some Rabbit Hole here, $84.99. Rebel Full Proof, that's a good price on that, $49.99. Got a Maker's Mark Rally King South Haven, Mississippi pick here for $79.99. Since we're right here just across the state line from Memphis Town, Tennessee, a new 2025 release, Blue Note Honey Bourbon Cask. I believe we're going to take this one home, y'all.
We'll try that honey bourbon.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take that one home. That sounds interesting. That's a new release, never had it.
Yeah, I mean, literally, we just got a couple days about it.
Yeah.
Where you guys from?
We're from up in southeast Missouri, just north of Blytheville, Arkansas, crossing Missouri state line. All right, well, thanks, man. Y'all have a good day.
Y'all too.
All right, we'll do it. Well, y'all, that wasn't bad for the first stop. We picked up a little local bottle of this here Blue Note. Brand new release of that honey cask strength. Really looking forward to sipping on this here, y'all. All right, y'all, next up, store number 2 here in South Haven, Mississippi. Grapevine Wine and Spirits. Let's go check it out. It's like a big store. They got a bunch of boxes out here. Morning. Fine, how are y'all? They got a Four Roses OESK here, single barrel, $47.99. Supposed to be good juice. Got this here Jack Daniel's Tennessee Blackberry. I'm not much on flavored whiskey, but a lot of people on the internet starting to say good stuff about this here Jack Daniel's Tennessee Blackberry. $27.99. What in the hell is this? We got some Proprietor's Reserve Cock of the Walk bourbon whiskey, aged in wood for perfection. Well, if it was a bourbon whiskey and wasn't aged in wood, I wouldn't know what the hell you'd call it. I reckon all bourbon's got to be aged in wood. It's a profound statement for a label. It says 112 proof here, and it says bottled by Cock of the Walk. So I reckon that they're sourcing some stuff. It says Bardstown, Kentucky, bottled by, not distilled and bottled. Never heard of it. If you ever heard of old Cock of the Walk, drop a comment down below and let me know if it's worth a sip. $119.99. That is 120 bones, which is a pretty good price for some whiskey. Better be good. Got a very old St. Nick Immaculata sitting up there, $279.99. What the hell is this? Got some old Slow and Low Rock and Rye, 84 proof, $26.99. Never heard of it. That looks like it might be about like a $2 hooker. It ain't pretty, but it probably get the job done. Having Hill Grain to Glass, $99.99. They got a Clyde Mays Cask Strength Rye Whiskey up here, $59.99. Not a rye guy, but that's a 9-year rye. They got some Stag Junior sitting up there. Don't have a price on it. And they got that Jack Single Barrel Heritage Edition. Might have to check the price on these little Stag Juniors, see what they say for it. What kind of price you got on the Stag Junior here? Yeah. $139. $139. That's a little high. About $100 catches that. Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good day. A pretty decent little store in there, y'all. They had several bottles of that Stag Junior sitting up there, but they're a little heavy on the price. $139, $140 basically. I think about a $100 bill to catch that Stag Junior, so that's about 40 too much for my palate, so we left it sitting on the shelf. But right now it's on to the next one. Come on, let's go. All right, y'all. Next up, we saw this here liquor and wine for less store. Looked like a big store. Decided to whoop in here and see if we could check it out. Let's go do it. Hey, good morning. We just out doing a little bourbon hunt, seeing what you got. Got a whole shelf full of these here old Fitzgerald Bottled & Bond 7 years, 100 proof, $69.99. I saw mixed reviews on that. Y'all drop a comment down below and let me know if you've had this old Fitz 7 year. Is the juice worth the squeeze or not? Let me know. Got a Maker's Mark Cask Strength down here, 7 years, 2 months. That's good juice for $39.99. That says limited release of limited cask strength, limited bottling. I might buy that just to sip. $39.99. Got this Wild Turkey 8-year 101. A lot of people been hunting that. $45.99. Wild Turkey 101 8-year. See here, they got this here Copper and Kings bourbon, blend of Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey finished in American apple brandy barrels. This here says it's produced by Copper and Kings in old Louisville, Kentucky. Means they're sourcing it. They're not distilling it, but I heard good stuff about this. Interesting. I might want to try that. I'm not big on finished stuff, but this is supposed to be a good finished one. It's 111 proof. We'll do something different. All right, y'all. Well, we made it out of liquor and wine for less. Pretty interesting store. They had some okay stuff in there. Vibe was a little different. They kind of made you feel about as welcome as a warm fart in a crowded elevator. But other than that, we walked out with one good bottle. Got this Copper and Kings straight bourbon whiskey finished in American apple brandy barrels, 111 proof. Saw a good review online about this. Never had it. Sounds interesting. I'm going to dip my boot off in some finished whiskey and give her a sip. All right, y'all, we are now here in Hernando, Mississippi. We're at Cork and Barrel Wine and Spirits. We're gonna go in here and see what they got. Let's go. If they got some over there.
Y'all need any help? Nothing else.
All right, appreciate you. We're just out doing a little bourbon hunting. Thought we'd stop and see what you got. We're just passing through. We got some double oak chicken cock here. I hadn't seen that before, double oak chicken cock. $96.49. Some very dusty single barrel old Dominic's Cork and Barrel store picks. Some benchmark bonded, $18.99. Bargain bang for the buck sipping. $43.99 on that. It was $39 over the other place. They got some Old Forester 1920 Prohibition style here, $62.99. Not horrible price. They got this here Clyde Mays, original Alabama style whiskey, y'all. And if you caught us on the Bruisel Fest 2025, I was at the Clyde Mays booth. I took a sip of this Clyde Mays Alabama style. Then I took a sip of that Clyde Mays Conecuh Ridge. I was real honest with those folks, and I told them the difference between that Conecuh Ridge and this here Alabama style was the difference between champagne and piss. And this here was the piss. We're gonna leave it sitting on the shelf. Yeah, I got a few things over here. Crittenden's Cut Above, Green River, some Kentucky Spirit single barrel here for $58.99. Yep. Thank you now, have a good day. Well, y'all, that's a pretty friendly Mississippi store in there. They had a little bit of stuff, nothing really blowing my hat off. So we're gonna ease on to the next one. All right, y'all, we've made it on down through Mississippi a bit, and we are now in the historic town of Madison, Mississippi. And we are at Madison Cellars. Let's go see what Madison Cellars is all about. Well, let's see what they got.
You got some help today?
We just browsing, doing a little bourbon hunting. Thought we'd stop in and see what you got.
All right,
We're just passing through.
A little picture cracked up here if you want to taste
Okay,
it, man.
awesome.
Definitely need to try this Elijah Craig barrel. It ranks number 2 in the best whiskey I've ever drank.
Okay.
I'm saying that because I picked it.
Yeah.
Because it's my pig, but it's real.
All right. All right, awesome. We'll appreciate it. We got a Knob Creek 10 rye sitting up here. $69.97, still not a rye guy, but I guarantee you that's good 100 proof Knob Creek rye, 10 year. This ain't that Conecuh Ridge, is it? Y'all, they got this here Clyde Mays Conecuh Ridge. You saw us back at the Bruisel Fest 2025. This was the one that was fine as champagne. It's a good sipping here. What's the price? $34.
You gonna get it?
Am I gonna get it?
Yeah.
Does a one-legged duck swim around in a circle? That's a good price on that too.
Yeah.
69. It's been 70 something everywhere else. That's a really good price. It's an Old Soul 10 type number 2 sitting here. Never had this Old Soul number 2. I heard that Old Soul 10 type number 1 made a fine showing at the Ascot Awards. That's batch 2. What is this? Got a K. Luke up here. Oh, I'll be dipped in shit twice. This is a K. Luke batch 6. And if my memory is correct, this K. Luke batch 6 made old Fred Minnick's top 20 of 2023. Y'all don't see this just sitting anywhere. As a matter of fact, we were hunting for a batch 6 last year and couldn't find one. And here it is. This right here is why they call it hunting. Sometimes you score. I think we get both of these. They got several store picks in here. Old Soul Cast Strength. All right, let's go do it. 2 good scores in this store. We found a couple of bottles. Now, y'all, have you ever smelled shit and couldn't quite place it? Then you look down at your boot and realize that you had went and stepped all in it. Well, y'all, I stepped all in it with this here bottle of Clyde Mays I picked up. You see, I thought this here bottle was the very same bottle I sampled a sip of at the Bruisel Festival. That 106 proof Conecuh Ridge?
Yeah.
The difference between that Conecuh Ridge and that original, excuse my French, but that's the difference between champagne and piss.
There you go.
I mean, well, it wasn't. This here bottle is 92 proof, and that Clyde Mays 5-year Conecuh Ridge at the festival was 106 proof. So what I told y'all was a score in that store was damn good juice, but it wasn't the one. So the hunt goes on. Well, y'all, that's a heck of a score in that little store. They didn't have a whole lot, but what they had was mighty fine. Glad we stopped in here in Madison, and that's going to be a wrap for this one. We hope y'all enjoyed this hunt. Thanks for coming along with us, and y'all always remember, it's always better to be full of bourbon than full of shit. We'll see y'all next time on Sippin the South.